I'll be unboxing Got the Beats first mini album stamp on it. I purchased this from the SM Global shop, so I was given a random version, and this is the Beat version. And the cover is paper, and under the sleeve this is like thin cardboard paper material. And I already set aside the inclusions and I didn't look at who I got, so that'll be for the end. And this is a super girl group consisting of idols from SM from generations 1 to the current generation 4. It has legendary Boa, basically a pioneer in K-pop. But I think it's really cool how we get to see the older generation idols and the newer generation idols collab, so that fans from all the generations can appreciate it and also get introduced to either older or newer generations that they may or may not be familiar with. And the selection of every member in this group is really iconic because they all have such strong strengths. For example, Hyoyeon from Girls' Generation is such a dancing machine. She's a dance queen. But you could say Silky is a dance queen too from 3rd gen. And of course, Boa, like the original idol, the soloist, she's just a queen in every way. This is the title track, Stamp on It. It was introduced during the SMCU Palace or the SM Palace concert. I actually did watch the stream on New Year's Eve because I didn't really have plans. So it was pretty cool being able to see them perform Step Back as well as their new title track, Stamp on It. And they all give like fierce independent woman vibes. Kind of reminds me of like Destiny's Child, but like multiplied. So there's 7 members instead of 3. Or you could say 4 with the older Destiny Child members, but it kind of reminded me of that. But it has the signature K-pop look. Winter's so cute. I like how she's the magne of this group. She's just so adorable. I watched some videos, for example, like when they were reacting to their music video, and it's just cute seeing the interaction, especially seeing like the senior idols, like the senior idols take care of their junior idols. And you could tell like Boa is such a boss. And I really like how there's a group with Girls' Generation Taeyeon and Winter. Like, I like how they're both in the same group. They're seriously like doppelgangers. And they're both like really great vocalists. Taeyeon, personally, she has my favorite voice in K-pop. I really love the power in her voice and her vocal tone. And I could say the same for Wendy too, so she's probably my favorite for 3rd generation. This is just an all-around powerful group. And I've always liked Hyoyeon because she's just so sassy. Like, her personality is funny, her comedic timing is amazing. And of course, she's like, you know, the OG popper. Bo and Karina. She really could rock that short hair. It's kind of interesting how I think Taeyeon, Wendy, and Winter all have this similar haircut, like short bobs. So really cute how they all pull off that hairstyle so well. And of course, Miss Hyoyeon, like, she's like forever blonde. It's like as if that's her real hair color. I remember a lot of fans say like she has the strongest scalp in K-pop. And Miss Boa, like, she's still young, but she's been around for like, I think over 20 years. So Boa is actually the artist that introduced me to K-pop. I didn't crazily follow K-pop back then, but I think, yeah, Boa is my introduction to K-pop. Personal story. I was in dance class for high school, and we had to choreograph our own routine. And my friend, she wanted to do a Boa song. high pressure. Like, oh shoot, we have to choreograph our own song. And I think we did choose a BoA song. I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, good memories. But my first BoA song I listened to was ID Peace or Peace ID. And then the second song I've heard of was Every Heart. But that's not really considered K-pop, I guess. But it was like an anime ending or opening theme. So yeah, she really has such a great career and so many iconic songs. Of course, Taeyeon does. So it's really awesome how each idol in this group, you know, they could hold their own, but all together they really do form that super girl group. And even though Karina and Winter are rookies, I feel like they're really holding their own too. Like they have their own special talents and their stage presence. And I'm sure over time in their career, they're gonna have great songs too. Actually, I'm gonna say this is my favorite photo so far in this album. Winter looks so cute here. Adorable. Oh yeah, and Wendy with her abs. I think I've been rambling a lot, so now I'm like gonna try to pay a little more attention to what I'm looking at. Oh, interesting. So it showed Seulgi, then it's like, here's Taeyeon, and then a picture of Seulgi. I like her face. She really has a unique face, in my opinion. Wendy and BoA. I never knew BoA was so tiny though. Like, standing next to Wendy, who's already such a petite woman, BoA is so tiny, like, in terms of height. And even Winter, like, towering over Taeyeon. We all know, like, Taeyeon's known as the kid leader, but it's just kind of like, it's kind of crazy when you see, like, different idols that you're familiar with interact with other idols outside of their own groups. So this whole album, this whole mini album, such a treat for SM fans. And over here is the CD of the beat version. I don't know if the stamp version is different, but here's this CD for the beat version that I have currently. Okay, now inclusions time. It looks like it's paper clipped over here, which is really interesting. I've never seen a paper clip in a K-pop album. This is the first thing I got. It's like really thin. It looks like a coupon voucher, but so here's Wendy. Next thing, oh, this is Wendy as well. What is this? Oh, poster. Oh, so all of this, it came with it'll come with a member specific poster. Wow, look at her. So fierce. SM ad, everyone's favorite. I like how idols themselves joke about how nobody looks at this, but if you're interested, this is it. And finally, the Photocard. Ooh, looks like it's Winter's. I honestly did not recognize her signature, even though I have her photo cards. I have quite a collection. Okay, we got this version of Winter. So cute. And that was my unboxing.